The lake was quiet that morning, mist still curling off the water, when Karen stormed up the dock in her neon windbreaker. I'd come out to spend the week at my family's cabin, 3 generations of sweat built into these pine walls. She came right up to my porch, hands on hips. "You can't be here," she barked. "This is private HOA property. Get your things and leave, now." I looked at her over my coffee mug. "This is my cabin. My grandfather built it before there was a paved road here. You're the guest on my shoreline, not the other way around." She smirked. "Oh, please. You think a little shack gives you a right to stay? You don't even have HOA membership. If you don't leave in 5 minutes, I'm calling 911. "Do what you have to do," I said, and went back to my coffee. 5 minutes later, the wail of sirens broke the calm. 2 deputies stepped out of their SUV as Karen raced to meet them. "That's him," she screeched. "Arrest him for trespassing. He's refusing to leave our property." The deputies walked up onto my porch. "Sir," one said politely, "we got a complaint about trespassing. Can we see some ID and property documentation?" I smiled. "Of course." I handed them a folder I'd brought with me, the same folder that has ended every HOA fight I've had out here since they built that gated development across the county road. They opened it. Their eyes widened. You own this parcel?" one asked. "Not just this parcel," I said. "Look at the last page." He flipped through the stack. His brows shot up. "You own the entire county?" Karen blinked. "What are you talking about? That's impossible." I leaned forward. "My family bought the mineral, timber, and land rights for this entire county nearly a century ago. The county leases the public spaces from me. Every road, every building, every patch of ground your HOA development sits on, they all trace back to me. So, technically, you called the cops to remove someone from my property, which includes the land under your own house." Karen's mouth worked like a fish out of water. The deputies looked at me, unsure whether to laugh or salute. "Sir," one finally said, "do you want us to trespass her from here?" I nodded slowly. "Yes. Make it official." Karen exploded. "You can't do that. I pay HOA dues. I have rights." The deputy cut her off. "Ma'am, this gentleman owns the land your HOA sits on. Legally, you're a tenant. You have no authority here." They walked her back down the dock, still sputtering, while I poured another cup of coffee and watched the mist burn off the lake. By the time the sun was high, word had spread through her gated community like wildfire. The man they'd been trying to push off the lake for years wasn't just some stubborn old-timer. I owned everything beneath their feet. That evening, my phone rang. It was the county commissioner, chuckling. "Heard you gave Karen a reality check today," he said. I told him what happened. His reply: "Next time she bothers you, just say the word. We'll remind her whose land she's standing on." Funny thing about power, the loudest people never have it. The ones who do, they just keep sipping their coffee, watching the lake, waiting for the next storm to pass.